Every morning, countless seniors sit down to what they believe is a healthy breakfast. A bowl of cereal, a glass of orange juice, a slice of toast with jam, maybe a warm cup of coffee with flavored creamer. It feels familiar. It feels safe. What if these everyday habits were quietly harming your body? It's slowing metabolism, spiking blood sugar, and fueling inflammation without you even knowing. In this video, I'm breaking down the 4 healthy breakfast foods that may be slowly working against your health. Now, let's dive in. Number 1, heart-healthy cereal. The blood sugar trap. Let me tell you about one of my longtime patients, Mark, 72 years old. Every morning for the last 15 years, he started his day with a big bowl of bran cereal and a banana. He thought he was doing the right thing, low-fat, whole grain, full of fiber. That's what the box said. But every checkup, his blood sugar kept creeping up. His belly fat wouldn't budge. And his energy? Gone by 10 a.m. Here's the truth. Most boxed cereals, even the ones labeled heart-healthy or made with whole grains, are packed with refined carbs and hidden sugars. They hit your bloodstream like candy, spiking your blood sugar and triggering an insulin crash just hours later. For seniors, that means faster fatigue, more cravings, and higher risk of type 2 diabetes. Even when you think you're eating clean, what should you eat instead? Try a high-protein and low-sugar breakfast such as eggs, avocado, Greek yogurt without added sugar, or even a protein smoothie with no junk. Number 2, orange juice, the sugar bomb in disguise. Now, let's talk about fruit juice, especially orange juice. I know, it feels like a symbol of a healthy morning, doesn't it? Fresh, fruity, full of vitamin C. That's what we've been told for decades. But here's what I see in my clinic. Older adults who drink fruit juice every morning often struggle with blood sugar spikes. Belly weight they just can't lose, and energy crashes by noon. Take Margaret, one of my patients. She's 68, walks every day, eats salads, does everything right. But she starts every morning with a tall glass of orange juice, no breakfast. Just juice. And yet, her A1C kept going up, and she couldn't understand why. What she didn't know, and what many people don't, is this. 1 cup of orange juice has as much sugar as a can of soda. Even 100% juice, no added sugar. Your body doesn't care. It still reacts the same way. There's no fiber to slow it down. So the sugar floods your bloodstream fast, triggering a blood sugar spike. Then, a crash. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance and fatigue. And in seniors, it adds fuel to inflammation and heart risks. So, what's the better choice? If you enjoy fruit in the morning, don't drink. Eat that fruit whole. A small orange with breakfast gives you the vitamin C and the fiber. Better yet, try berries, such as blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries. Low in sugar, high in antioxidants, and gentle on your blood sugar. And if you miss sipping on something, try infused water, drop a slice of orange or cucumber into cold water, or make a herbal iced tea with no sweeteners. It's refreshing, hydrating, and supports digestion. Fruit juice sounds healthy, but for seniors, it's a hidden danger. You're better off chewing your fruits, not drinking them. Number 3. Toast and jam, a sweet shortcut to muscle loss. Now, let's look at one of the most classic American breakfasts. Toast with jam, maybe a muffin, sometimes pancakes, or a bagel with cream cheese. And all of them share one thing in common: quick, tasty, comforting. But let me ask you something honestly. Where's the protein? As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia. It's one of the silent causes of fatigue, falls, and frailty after 60. When you start your day with pure carbs and sugar, and no protein, you're setting yourself up for muscle breakdown, blood sugar crashes, and cravings all day. I had a patient, Jerry, 75 years old. He always started his day with toast, jam, and coffee. By 11 a.m., he said he felt dizzy, tired, and hungry again. He thought it was just old age. But once we added protein to his breakfast, everything changed. His energy lasted longer, his balance improved, even his mood lifted. The problem with a carb-only breakfast is this. 1. Spikes your blood sugar. 2. No nutrients for muscles. 3. Leaves you hungry. 4. Speeds up age-related muscle loss. So, what's the better choice? You don't have to ditch toast forever, just balance it. When you start your day with just carbs, especially refined ones, your blood sugar spikes, then crashes, leaving you feeling sluggish, hungry, and craving more sugar by mid-morning. Instead, try adding some protein, such as 2 boiled or scrambled eggs on the side can make a big difference. Or upgrade your toast by spreading on cottage cheese, natural peanut butter, or almond butter instead of sugary jam. Or you can top your toast with some avocado and just a pinch of salt. That way, you're getting healthy fats and fiber all in one bite. Not a fan of eggs? No problem. Try a serving of plain Greek yogurt with a handful of walnuts and a sprinkle of cinnamon. You'll get protein, healthy fats, and a ton of flavor, without loading up on sugar first thing in the morning. Number 4. Coffee creamers, the sneaky chemical cocktail. Let's be honest, for most of us over 60, the day doesn't really start until we've had our first cup of coffee, right? And what's the usual routine? A splash of French vanilla creamer, maybe hazelnut. It could be something sweet, creamy, and comforting. But here's what I always tell my patients. It's not the coffee that's the problem. It's what you're putting into it. These flavored creamers may look harmless, but take a closer look at the label. You'll find a long list of ingredients you can't even pronounce. Hydrogenated oils, artificial flavors, corn syrup solids, and synthetic thickener. That's not cream. That's a chemical cocktail in your coffee. One of my patients, Linda, she is 67, and she was struggling with high cholesterol and constant bloating. She didn't eat much junk food, didn't drink soda, but when we went through her daily habits, we found the culprit hiding in plain sight. 3 cups of coffee a day, each with flavored creamer. After cutting it out and switching to real half and half, her numbers improved. Even her energy came back in the afternoons. So, what's the better choice? You don't have to give up your morning coffee. Seriously, that's not the problem. Try using real half and half. It's simple, has fewer ingredients, and skips all the unnecessary additives. If you're sensitive to dairy, go with unsweetened almond milk or oat milk. They still give you that creamy texture without the added sugar or gut issues. Want more flavor? Add a dash of cinnamon or a little cocoa powder. You'll get great taste without any weird chemicals or syrups. Let's face it, some of the foods we were told were healthy for years have quietly been working against us, especially as we get older. You don't have to give up the foods you love. You just have to rework them with smarter choices. Once you know better, you can do better. Add some protein to that breakfast plate. Choose whole, real ingredients over packaged shortcuts. Cut the sugar and keep the flavor with things like cinnamon, nut butters, avocado, or plain yogurt topped with nuts. And when it comes to your coffee, make it something that fuels your body, not drains it. These small and intentional shifts in your morning routine can have a massive impact, not just on your energy and focus today, but on your heart, brain, metabolism, and independence for the long haul. You deserve to feel strong, clear, and energized at every age, so let your breakfast work for you, not against you. Your future self will thank you. If you enjoyed this and want to better understand your body, make smarter food choices, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.